Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to check out another video. So today I'm going to take a look at one from Fathead's brewery out of North Olmsted, Ohio. This is their Bumbleberry. And so I've actually had this one in the past a few times, mainly at some of the beer festivals. So obviously have not done a review on it, so I figured I'd pick up a bottle and check it out for you guys. And in the past, it's actually been a pretty decent beer. It is a fruity beer, but let's go ahead and get it open and get it into a glass, and we'll discuss it here for a little bit. So as I poured this into the glass, I'm already getting notes of the aroma coming right out of it. I actually ended up pouring a little quicker than I wanted to in the back end, which actually led to that head being a little larger than I wanted to get. The good thing is it'll release a lot of that CO2 out of it, but I do have to wait for it to go down a little bit here to really enjoy it. As far as the look of the body, you can see here you do have a nice orange color on the beer itself. As far as seeing through, it's got a little bit of a murkiness, not fully clear, but you can see a little bit through to the other side. You can see the loads of carbonation, though, taking place there as it really streams up to the head, which does have a nice foaminess to it and does sit pretty much white on color, but decent looking beer. Now I'm holding it back away from my nose a little bit here, and I'm already picking up notes of that blueberry coming out. Getting a nice sweetness from everything in there. You're getting a little bit of that honey in the background. You get a little bit of a maltiness. Now the IBU on this one is only 13, so it's definitely more of a malt forward type beer. But you don't have to sniff really hard to get the aroma out. It does come out rather easily. As far as a taste, and I wanted it to die down a little bit more off this larger type head. It does have a nice refreshing quality to it. It does have a little bit of thinness there in the texture. You expect that with one of these lower type fruit beers like that. But it does have that refreshing quality. The back end has a nice crispness to it that it goes down rather easily. Has a nice little snap there. Not much really lingering taking place. It leaves a nice refreshing feeling in the mouth. You actually feel that flavor on your lips there. And flavor as far as the duration, you're getting a little bit there. It's not a great duration. I would say probably low to average, but the flavors do stay around for a little bit. This is actually one you can chug rather easily. If that's your thing in the chugging beers, you'd have no problem throwing this one down. Has a nice lightness to it for the body. Not getting a lot of cheek action in the cheeks along those lines. But if you're looking for a beer that you can easily just throw down after doing some stuff around the house or work, or kind of looking to just kick back with, then this beer can definitely fit that bill. Carbonation sits nice on this. It's not overly carbonated despite all the liveliness you saw there in the glass taking place. Pretty smooth, no burn at all. Nice sweetness again on the finish as well as the initial. Get a little bit more in the glass here without blowing up the head. But definitely a nice boost of that blueberry, and you do taste that honey in there as well. So it is as advertised on here. If you like a lighter type beer or you're into fruit beers, this is definitely something you might want to try. I think it definitely does perform as expected for a fruit type beer. Not a ton of other stuff to really say about it. You're not really getting much out of really that honey and that blueberry. So Fatheads from Bumbleberry, definitely worth a try if you want something on the light and refreshing side. Thanks for swinging by to check out another video. I look forward to catching you guys next time. As always, keep drinking those good craft beers, and remember there's always time, so get your beer on. Cheers.